It's a 955. Well, welcome back to One Wrench Rodeo. Today, I'm trying to lay out to build a machine shed to park the equipment under, because you got to protect your investments, you know. I got all revved up and I just took off in a 955 and this happened, and I realized, wait, you're a YouTuber. You're supposed to be doing YouTuber stuff. And the oil pressure switch actually blew out and started spraying engine oil all over the place in the 955. I'll show you that. It wasn't good, it scared me. But yeah, I'm gonna lay out this machine shed here, and then I got a skid steer with an auger right there. So drill holes. We got some 4x4s for the center post, and then 6x6s for the outside corner post. I'm gonna loosen all this up because I don't have teeth on my skid steer bucket, but I got teeth on the Mini. So I just loosen it up with the Mini, and then I'll come in with the skid steer and start cutting a grade. Enough that I can actually get in here with my cutting edge, straight lip cutting edge, and start cutting this and trying to build this up level so that the machine shed isn't all like, ew. You don't want that. Alright, so we're building the pole barn. We're going to get it square. So how we did this was 3, 4, 5, which is Pythagorean's theorem. I'm not real good on that stuff. But you just multiply it by 3, and that's going to give you your next bigger triangle. We got 40 foot from here to here and here to here, but you could be off. So we did the old 3, 4, 5 in each corner, and then you measure from pin to pin, and the numbers should equal up if your rectangle is truly square, you know, because square rectangles are important. But we got it laid out here, and we're ready to drill holes, aren't we not? So, I mean, if you're off an inch, we're off about a little bit of an inch, but you know what? I might hit a rock and that will deviate the auger anyhow, so we're going for it. To the John Deere. We got a little rambunctious and set the poles without getting a video of it, but here they are. They're going up. These are just to hold it from falling over on us. That'll come back off because this is where the tractors will come in and out on this side right here. You know, this will be a solid back wall, and then solid sides. You know, board and bat and pine, but it'll be a slant roof. You know, like that. So I'm gonna set you up here, and you can watch us nail on these boards and then square up these posts. Well, we got a little revved up and we just went after it, and we shot that whole ledger on and didn't film it, so I'm going to film the back side, which is basically the front, and just the same thing, just a little different. The back didn't turn out as nice as the front did because There's a limestone I'm drilling into, and that there. So it is what it is. It's straight enough for a machine shed for a tractor to sit under. I'm not getting all revved up over it, not at all. I'll get you on the tripod. We'll get nailing these boards up. Alright, I'm gonna set this up here like that. You gotta wait for me, buddy. You're saying, oh shit, doesn't see your button. This is MSHA approved, OSHA approved. Look. What is that? A little steep. It's steep. I don't know why the hell you set it up this steep. Just nail yourself. Fans will love it. You can't show blood on YouTube. They don't like that. Hand me the gun. Down. Hold on. Down? Down. Or more. Go up. Hit it. Choice level. That's mobile scaffolding, also known as a skid steer. Works great. It's really safe. Isn't it safe?
I haven't fallen off yet.
He hasn't fallen off yet. Yeah. We thought I'd go like rodeo skid steer.
The thing about
mobile scaffolding. Alright, so we need this ledger right there, so the next board will sit on that and we can just keep on trucking. Perfect. The next ledger board needs to be 10 foot. Right on the nose. What's this one measured? 10'4". So we can just go ahead. Square this edge up. Take this bird, flip it around, put a square edge on that side as well. And now I'm wishing I had my truck cleaned back in here so I could work off the flatbed like a table, but I don't. So it is what it is. We fight through it. Everything will be okay. Everything is going to be fine. Your saw does not like.
what's the battery like on that thing?
One battery.
That's why.
Well, this and spruce is hard. I wish you guys could smell this. Love the smell of spruce in the morning. Why? Huh?
The bottom there?
Get the lever on her. Hey, get the lever on her. Oh. I forgot about that. You're good. I got her.
Actually, up.
Up.
Nail it.
That should be good. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. Alright. Go ahead and we'll shoot our little ledger block on for the next one to sit on. Oh,
Dude, I love that nail gun.
that's a nice nail gun.
Probably the best invention ever.
I built that whole shed with an E-swing and a box of nails. Well, not just one, but I mean boxes of nails. And then when I did the siding, I was like, you know, I should really use the air gun.
You know, this actually can do. I think that's rapid fire too.
Rapid
You
fire.
can shoot 3 nails in 1 second.
Like that.
Oh, you wouldn't think an electric framing nailer?
Yeah, put in the comments. What kind of nail gun do you guys run?
What kind of tool?
Yeah, what kind of tool? How about that? Milwaukee. Oh, I know Milwaukee. Or DeWalt. I like DeWalt because they're cheap. Because I'm cheap.
Well, it's not cheap.
Cheap enough.
Rigid.
Is Rigid the cheapest?
Yeah, I guess for value.
For value.
That's a value.
Here. Give me that gun.
Wait.
That's how you recalibrate a level. It's okay. Just so the folks at home know that we're just some dumb, not plumb dumb. That's close enough for the girl's eye date. Come on. One more to do for the outside ledger boards. And then we are moving on to home. Back to what we were doing. Last outside ledger board. Bill, if you're watching it, there's your skid steer right there. Get the level. level. Gosh darn it. How's it look? Okay. Up. Down a little bit. Right there? I can't. There it goes. And I was only able to auger in so far and dig down so far because I mean we're on a pretty good slope here, and I didn't like that post is sitting out there. I drove that one in 4 foot down because it's got backfill there, but I was starting to get into, you know, virgin soil. It'll be fine. And then the rest of these, like, they're sitting on limestone. They're never going to move. So I'm very happy with this. And that should be the pitch of the roof there. Now we know. Now we know. Because you would never know until you know. You know? Alright. Moving on to the next process here. Which I really don't know what that is. So, we're going to take a break and think about it. And we'll be back. Now that the ledgers are on, he is putting on like basically furring strips so that we can catch that with a 2x4 and then put the board and batten sheeting on the outside. And it also is something else to nail to. You can shoot through and catch more nails on the ledger plate. And they don't have to be pretty. Like, it's literally going to be tractor parking. So you just cut some junkers and toss them like that. And nail them on. And so then we'll be able to put that 2x4 right there. And your sheeting will make it real nice and pretty like. So I already went ahead and I cut all the rafters to 16 foot exactly. That's what we're going for. But on the end post, and then if it breaks on the center of the center post, I want to notch at so the weight sits directly on the post and you're not just relying on nails holding it. So I need a notch at for the 2x6 to sit in. That'll be good. It's like 19 inches of overhang. So if you do 19 inches of overhang, then let your steel hang out even 6 inches. You're 25 inches of overhang off the front. That should be more than enough. Big old 28-ounce East Wing waffle head. It's quite the nail sinker. You definitely know you're swinging a hammer though. That's the only downfall of a 28-ounce hammer. But hey, if you're watching this and you're into building stuff, or actually just a carpenter unlike me, comment what kind of hammer you use. I kind of screwed up and tossed those all up there. Now I gotta shuffle them all down. Probably take some nails with me. We gotta cut this post so we can sprag it into that one. I got all those rafters on, and we're out. We need more. So I figured I'd show you what it's like to put a 16-foot rafter up there by yourself. It's really not all that fun. Kind of just get them up there and then hope for the best that you don't get struck in the face. crowned all these down here, and I wrote top on the side that has the arch up. So, you know, they'll naturally have a bow going like that. Don't make any sudden movements. We are on the roof of this place because I figured I'd give you a bird's eye view of what it's like up here. For me, the clay carpenter, and some of these boards aren't nailed down. You really gotta watch where you step, because you step on one of them sneaky snakes, you are going to the basement. The express route. No cables on the elevator. It's going to be terrible. So let's go ahead and get this nailed in. That's that. Toss that right there. Get a single nail in her. About where I want it. Maybe on back a little more. It'd be like a self-sustaining farm on this 30 acres of mine. Kind of like 2 acres farms, but without going to market and selling and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if I would be able to do what he does. That big heavy hammer really drives them in nice. You guys like my little coffee can nail holder? I probably shouldn't use that as a coffee can nail holder, but this is what Dad and I drug through. We have another one. It's like a little galvanized steel, about the same size, but it's got roofing nails in it. But we carried these through the woods while we were putting fence up for years. That thing's probably older than me. Okay, guys. Oh, almost fell down. As you can see, the rough framing, and I do mean rough, is done. So this these are 2x4. Some of them I had cut like 2 years ago, and they didn't dry very straight, but I needed to get them used. There ain't no sense of wasting them. So they're a little bit crooked up here, but that truthfully really doesn't matter all that much. It's just holding tin down. You know, as you lay your sheets of tin down and you come across there and you're screwing it in, it's not like they're invisible and you have to like make sure you're on a straight line. You can see where they're at. But I think I'll make some metal brackets and stuff like that and just help secure this a little bit more than what it already is when I'm all said and done. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm keep looking down, I'm about to fall. But I'll see you in the next video when we're putting roofing metal on it and board and batten siding. Maybe some tractors in it. See ya.